Hi there, welcome to Real Life on the Homestead in Ontario. I'm Marie, and as you can see, I'm covered up. The black flies are yuck. But I find that my little tomatoes that started from seedling are getting pretty crowded in these pots, and I'm going to transplant them into larger pots because even though I'm very tempted to get it in the garden, truth is, our last frost date is scheduled to be June 4th, and it is, what is it? It's May 16th today. So I'm not taking the chances of getting anxious, putting them out, and then have them hit by frost. And I don't have the energy to cover my whole garden in plastic overnight. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking my seedlings. I'm just gonna top it up with mulch, my topsoil. I know you can't see down there, but I'm not adjusting a camera constantly. So this is just some of my topsoil that I have created with compost and soil. And I'm just gonna place these in old containers. I reuse these over and over and over. So what I did is I bury that tomato pretty deep. And the reason is, let me show you. Look how crowded these roots are getting. I always like to go up high on the stem because you will get roots along the stem. So that's what I'm doing. And look at this. This is how many seedlings I have to get into these pots. So I'm going to be busy for a little while. Just a little close-up of what I'm doing. Taking my tomatoes with the, looks like pretty constrained root stock already. And I'm going to place it deep in the pot. See that? And then just use my compost dirt that I collect year round. Get that tomato nice and deep. And this is all I'm doing. And I will repeat this over and over and over because I got about 50 plants that I need to get done. The reason I grow so many is because I make my own tomato sauce for my family, and we need lots of tomatoes. So I'm definitely getting there. Got part of the tomatoes transplanted and lots more to go. The reason I'm doing this, and I know people say it's only 2 more weeks, so why bother? 2 weeks of root system growth will make a huge difference on harvest date. Now, I am very much a reuse type of person. All these little plastic containers, they're cheap, but you know what? Why would I go out and buy them if I have these to use? The other thing I like to do is I keep these tags. I've had these for years, and I just reuse those so that I know what seeds I've planted in what containers. Look at this. I just stack them up. I don't even clean them out. There's dirt in them, but I stack these up and I keep them. And then when it comes to transplanting, I've got lots to work with. And I also keep these trays. Sometimes the garden center will be throwing them out, and I'll ask them, is it okay if I take them? And they rather me take them than to fill up their recycle. So reuse anything you can and save yourself a little bit of money there. Moving right along, I have now run out of containers, so I had to go into the barn and find some more. But see, this is why I hoard them. Never ever throw away plastic vegetable fruit containers. And if you see somebody getting rid of them, grab them, put them in storage. You may need them. Getting there, getting there. Well, that took a whole, I'd say 45 minutes in total. I've actually decided that my romaine lettuces are getting kind of crowded in a 4-pack, so I'm making them individual packs, and that way I will put them in the garden later. Now, I am doing a carnivore lifestyle. However, in the summer, I will go to keto, but I'm going to stick to low oxalate vegetables. And I'm going to keep doing research on that because I'm still learning about which ones are low oxalate. But let me show you. These here are future lettuce packs. And what I've done is I'm going to plant about 5 to 10 every week. And that way we will have an ongoing crop. As they grow, we will be picking them, but they won't all come into harvest at the same time. I've also got my basil going here, and this is getting crowded, so I'm going to transplant that in smaller pots. And of course, I have another pot going, and it's in my mini greenhouse. If you didn't see how to make those mini greenhouses, I'm going to link that video below. But looks like I have everything organized. Now let me tell you, I keep everything here by the barn on a stainless steel sink. It brings warmth to the plants, and if we have any risk of frost, I just move them into the barn, keep them out of the frost. Until we get that greenhouse up, this is what I have to do. Excuse me while I kill a couple of mosquitoes. But this is what I'm doing every day on the homestead. There's something to do. So I hope you follow along, and our journey is just beginning for the summer. So make sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day and go out, live your best life.